Frank Zappa said, if you want to play music, the first thing you got to learn and accept is that no one ever is going to give a shit at all.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a new rye blend called The Musician, first in a series because music has the ability to bring us all closer together, to make us feel more free and alive, just like great whiskey. Still Austin, owned locally, distilled in Austin, 100% Texas.
Amarillo Rocks, this week we've got Cameron Heard.
Gang,
Them Tone Junkies. Cameron just finally got his damn album out, and it is a motherfucker. It is an excellent album. It is called Rebels
Without Applause.
Rebels Without Applause.
Take off the old James Dean flick,
Yeah.
of course.
Rebel Without a Pause, Rebel Without a
Cause.
Rebel Without a Cause. Okay.
But you've played plenty of shows in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah.
And you know how the applause level can be
That's
when you finish a song.
actually true.
It can
Yeah.
actually be nothing.
Yeah.
Audience of the time.
Audience
If
of
you're in a
crickets.
restaurant. In
Yeah.
restaurants.
Oh, everyone's
you're not
eating.
you're not getting shit.
You played at the Oyster recently, didn't you?
I played there 2 or 3 times. It's been
Probably like
over a
last
year.
week or the week before.
Oh no, I played like a song.
Oh,
with,
okay.
Chad Miller, shout out Chad.
Chad.
I played a song when he was done with his set or whatever.
Oh,
I played
nice.
a song for like 6 people. I don't know
Oh,
how
see.
the fuck you heard about that. But,
Word gets around.
you know,
Not much slips past the Tooley.
Tooley
Yeah.
has got his ear to the ground.
Chad recently had a surgery. Yes, I don't know. Can't remember.
Right, I know.
Chad, if you watch this, tell us in the comments what you had done, like a lobotomy or something, or
Yeah, we hope you're all right, man.
yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out, man. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, that's how it worked. Pardon me. So what's been going on with you?
A little this, a little that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm happy to get this album finally out. My apologies to everybody involved with it for taking so long to get it out. But it wasn't anything to do with the recording or the performance of any of the musicians. It was my performance that I was unhappy with. I was like, the vocals are shit. You know what I mean? And
I'm in the same stage
and
right now.
I just finally was like, you're never gonna like it. This is mental illness. You know what I mean? So fucking, it's real.
I'm driving Nathaniel nuts with our.
So yeah, I just put it out there, and everybody's been very more than generous
Well,
on
it's a
their
fucking
response.
great album, man.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, I, of course, I've known you for a while. You know, I'm catching a lot of '90s vibes from me. That's what it feels like. It
I'm
feels
a '90s
good.
kid. I was born in 1980.
Yeah.
I graduated in '98. So, you know, when I was starting to get into music, it was Nirvana, Pumpkins, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of people saying they hear a lot of Pearl Jam in my voice. I'm not trying to sound like Eddie Vedder. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
but I think it's just
The cat from.
you just kind of get the that's trash.
Yeah. Hang on a second. It was, Candlebox. I love Candlebox.
Yeah, dude.
Like your voice kind of reminded me of that.
Oh, well, I've never heard that, but thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, I got a lot of '90s influence in my stuff, you know what I mean. And I always say, if you're really writing, you know what I mean, like if you're out there writing, trying to sound like something, like I want to sound like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound like shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound like hollow bullshit.
Thin,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's gonna sound like manufactured. It's gonna sound like you're trying to sound like something. You know what I mean? You
Write
gotta,
what you're gonna write.
If you're gonna write, you gotta let the song write you. You know what I mean? You gotta find the riff, and when it talks to you, listen. You know what I mean? And then that's how I write anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody's their own shit. Everybody writes their
I
own
do the same
way.
thing like with guitars. I don't necessarily have to buy the fanciest, nicest guitar. Sometimes I'll find some cheap piece of shit on Facebook, $50, that Eddie Van Halen knockoff right there. Did a little work to it, and that's one of my favorite guitars to play, and it was an absolute turd.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's got songs in it. you
Yeah,
know?
dude. Yeah, it's all about finding that. You know, yeah, dude. I mean, I would love a fucking, you know, Adam Jones special
Oh, Silver
Les
Burst.
Paul. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? These came out, but you know, I'm not gonna spend $6,000 on a guitar. You know what I mean? Like, that's silly. So I have a fucking Epiphone Studio Les Paul.
Yeah.
And I fucking had Pup Dog. Shout out Pup Dog. Fucking rip out the Oh, he knows who he is. Josh Armstrong.
Oh, Armstrong. Okay.
Yeah, Pup Dog, Uncle Puppy.
Uncle Puppy. Oh,
Uncle Puppy.
He's gone through a gamut of nicknames. So I wasn't sure.
Oh
which one
yeah,
that one was.
I gave him all of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's pretty earned
I'm an
every
avid
one.
nickname
The fucker's
giver.
in Houston, isn't he?
Yeah.
You in Houston, Josh?
He is.
Fuck you at?
He's
Shout out
he's
to
got a
Armstrong.
fucking new guitar shop he's doing. It's like
Really?
Armstrong and Strings and Repairs. I should have done some fucking homework, I suppose. But look it up. But yeah, shout out to if you're in the Houston area and you need your fucking strings fixed, your frets fucked with, go see Josh Armstrong. Find him on Facebook. It's like Armstrong Custom Repairs. He's doing it with
Armstrong Customs and Repairs.
yeah, I was fucking right. Yeah.
Armstrong Customs.
The old memory didn't fail me.
Yeah. All the left-handed
You were
cigarettes.
dragging my cigarette.
No, I'm good.
They are lefties.
Yeah, they are lefties.
This one is.
Speaking of lefties.
Speaking of lefties,
Yeah.
that place is still
That was
there.
that was where
I was in there last night for a minute. Went and had a couple Topo Chicos and saw Gordo. Shout out Gordo. Shout out Leftwoods.
He and Becky are coming by this afternoon to do another mini episode.
Nah, I don't want to talk about Becky.
No.
I'm just fucking with you. Shout out Becky.
No, they're fuck with me for a second. No, they're doing like that Code Blue thing again.
Oh hell yeah!
They got some
That's
bands
cool.
playing with that thing Saturday night. So
Yeah, I'm thinking my homie PJ Johnson is involved with that.
Yeah.
Paul Johnson. I know him as PJ. We've been homies since we was 5.
all right.
We went to Bible Heritage Christian School together.
How'd that work out?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I have a healthy hate of religion, so I
Yeah.
can thank them for that.
I can't think of.
It was a cult, man. It's just religions. Some cults are just more popular than others, truly.
I can't see how religious education is good for anything other than making people hate religion.
I mean, he's still involved in the church, but he is a good person, and he is actively out on the streets helping fucking the homeless and people who have mental illnesses, and the man has no money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's poor himself, and he's out there every day. Now if that's not what the fuck they were all supposed to, you know what I mean? Like that's what you're supposed to do. That like if that's how all Christians work, I'd say there's something to it.
That's what you're supposed to do as a Christian.
That's not how the majority of Christians are, to be honest.
Well,
and
no.
from my,
No.
hey, it's a hot button issue. It's just my take on it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've all been burned by it in some form or another.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah,
There's that.
Oh, we'll save that for therapy.
Yeah. Say that, yeah. Shout out to my therapist.
No, give me his number or her number. Or Zed's number. I don't know. Whatever pronoun your therapist uses, give me its number.
That's a whole new thing.
Yeah, pronouns, right?
We had to write it. Had to write it into a song. Because like the original lyric was "Sir" or "Madam," whatever the case may be, and I'm like, well, technically, I mean, the way things work now, it's
Can have a lot more.
yeah. So I just had to say "GN" short.
The one that makes me laugh is when they say their pronoun is they.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just plural though.
There's more.
Like, I mean,
yeah.
that's like keep it singular.
Yeah.
I mean, are you saying that you have multiple personalities? I mean, I can relate. Shout out to my multiple personalities.
Yeah. They.
Them. But
Well,
yeah.
Pronoun you.
That just sounds confusing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're just confusing my day now.
Yeah.
Confusing. Like, I'm going to say
You know-
they's in the restroom. And then I'm there like, okay. And then one person comes out and I'm like, well, who else was in there? Oh, nobody. Just they.
Just they.
Fair enough.
Those
I guess
folks,
it's not hurting anybody. Go ahead and do it.
It's not hurting anybody. Those folks have had a hell of enough time, hard enough time in
Yeah, I
the
don't
world
give
trying
a
to
shit, to be
trying to
honest
figure
with
their lives out, without people fucking with them on their
I
pronouns.
just, I mean, I don't care at all.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't bother me. I just, that one, I just think maybe grammatically
yeah.
keep it singular.
Yeah, if you're a word Nazi, then that's a
Well,
that's a
my
tough
brother's
one
an
to do.
English professor,
Is
so
he really?
a little bit of that rubbed off on me, probably.
How did I not know you had a brother?
He's got a PhD in English literature and philosophy, and I have a PhD in BS.
Yeah. Is he
from
also of the
18
name
years
Heard?
of- Yeah.
So he's a
Mama
Heard.
didn't fuck around. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So he's a Heard and he's good with the word. Is what you're saying?
He is the Heard
Heard is-
Smith,
Heard is the word.
wordsmith, yes.
Yeah.
He is one of the best writers I've ever
No shit.
read.
Live here?
No, he lives in Stanton, Virginia.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He, oh, my bad, shit.
That comes in super loud in the mic.
Sorry, everybody. My virgin podcast here.
Yeah. You have a sister or anything? Or?
No.
Just you and your
Just
brother?
me and my brother.
Right on.
I mean, like Macy's my cousin, but
Yeah.
she's like more like a big sister.
Yeah. Well, Macy's on. Man, I've known...
Shout out Macy.
Shout out Macy. I've known her
Shout
and
out
Derek.
Derek.
Jeez.
Shout out Screaming Mimis. Go
Yeah.
get your tattoos
Ian,
done there.
all those guys.
Ian.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Gang.
Gang.
I don't. Everybody is always like laughing when I say that. I don't know. Nobody watches Theo Vaughn as much as I do. I don't think.
No.
He says it all the time. If you watch Theo Vaughn, shout out Montana.
Yeah.
Then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like Theo says. All gang is just white people trying to be cool. That's all it is.
You kind of started that around here, though.
Yeah, I mean,
amongst your crew.
Well, that's old shit. We used to say that shit back in like.
Right.
You remember everybody used to say gang like in the '90s and stuff. It was like.
I think I'm too old for that old shit. That was like old shit before my shit.
Yeah,
After my
I don't even know. When it was,
I
I
still
just
say
remember I
groovy.
used to hear it when I was real young. Then I didn't hear it for like 20-something years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Theo Vaughn started saying it, and I just died laughing. Like he was telling some story about, like he had some caller calling on his podcast, and they're telling some story, and like, yeah, man, drive a Honda Accord, and he like pauses it, and he goes, oh, gang, Honda Accord. My sister used to fucking drive a Honda Accord. True story. If you're a white girl and you drive a Honda Accord, there is a black guy in the passenger seat.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, just lost my shit. Then I just started saying gang all the time because I just thought it was funny. But I mean, I'm not in a gang. I don't.
But Oyster Crew's kind of a gang.
Is it though?
Yeah, are they?
I mean,
They wear all the same colors.
well, that's the uniform.
Yeah, that's I mean.
It's called the uniform.
Well, I
at
mean,
work.
what do they call it in the gang? Colored drags. That's their
They call
uniform.
it your colors.
Yeah. Well, we're sucked into The Handmaid's Tale right now. That shit is brutal, by the way. God damn.
Yeah, it's a
All
good show.
those chicks. I remember there was like one line in one episode where she was like, if they didn't want us to form an army, they shouldn't have put us all in the same uniform.
No shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that show's nuts, man. And it's like I feel like it could happen sometimes.
I had to skip ahead on some of the episodes. Are just fucking stressing me out so bad. I had to skip ahead. I was just
Rape is a hard thing to watch in anything in form.
Yeah.
Makes you-
Organized rape.
even if it's dramatized or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess if you didn't feel uneasy, you should maybe then have some.
I guess that's
Start asking the questions.
Shout out to my therapist. Yeah.
I'm gonna need that number. Try to work through some issues right up myself.
So you're gonna so obviously, I mean, we say this with everybody. When COVID lightens up, you're gonna get the band back together, do some shows.
Yeah, actually, we're talking about it. Excuse me. We're planning some practices right now. I went over and worked on some stuff with Gabe Hansen.
Yeah.
Shout out Gabe. I don't know if you remember Cincinnati Bowtie.
Yeah.
That was me and Gabe.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to start playing together and booking some shows. So be looking for that. And actually, we'll be back. I was going to tell you, he talked to him. I was like, hey, you want to come on with me
Yeah.
next time? And we'll, like, when we have some shows booked, we'll promote them.
Yeah.
We'll play a few songs. He was like, yeah, I'd love to. So
Yeah. Is he
Look-
here in town?
yeah, he lives out. Yeah, he moved. He left and he's back.
Okay.
But yeah, he left. He's the one that went and played guitar for Josh Abbott in Austin.
Oh.
Josh Abbott? Yeah, that's that fucking. I have a hat
know
that
that
says
name.
"Fuck you, Josh Abbott." He's like a huge Texas country star.
Really?
Yeah, you went and played with him down in Austin, and I mean, besides his horrible music, I would always say like Josh Abbott stole my guitarist, and that's why I hate him.
Huh.
I'd always be like, "Fuck Josh Abbott," and to the point that Kansas, shout out Kansas. It's gonna be the most shout outs of all time in your podcast. And,
Trench Rat, I don't know. Trench Rat had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck happened to that guy? He moved like
Moved out
Arizona?
to the fucking desert,
Like Arizona or
Yeah,
something?
like Needles or
Yeah.
some shit. He's right on the border of Arizona and California, living in the
Goddamn.
desert with Candy, raising their daughter.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing out there, man. Desert shit.
I guess that's why I hadn't seen him in a while.
They're sand Christians now. I don't know. I don't know if they're. I don't know their religious affiliation.
Yeah.
It could be sand slams. I don't know.
I don't think that guy likes me very much.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's Kansas.
Not for everybody.
He doesn't like a lot of people.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
He came into the bar one night, and I was just joking because I thought I was a little more broed with him than I was apparently, and I was like, "So how many kids you up to now?" Sorry, dude. Shout out Kansas.
I don't know how many
Yeah,
kids
I
he
did.
has.
I kind of rode him on.
I know at least 3.
Yeah,
One of them's like over 21, I think.
yeah. He used to drive fucking crazy ass. What was it, a Trans Am?
Who?
Kansas. He had some crazy hot rod.
I got a truck. I think he might. I don't know, man. I don't really
GTO or
pay attention to
Trans Am or
cars. They
something. Yeah.
don't impress me that much.
Yeah.
I'd be like, cool car, bro.
Cool. A to B, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sorry about your dick. My condolences to your
Your
cock.
There was some asshole. I'm next door to a Brahms. So
Yeah, we're
and there's always some
right behind your local
local
Brahms.
which is a blessing and a curse. It's nice when you need groceries, and it sucks when you have that easy of access to fucking world of
Brahms
ice cream.
burgers
Yeah,
and the best ice cream of all time, maybe.
good.
I mean,
So,
fuck with Brahms ice cream.
Yeah,
though.
Brahms.
Fuck
I
with
could
it.
be.
Fuck with it.
I could dig a Brahms sponsorship. I'm sure you guys would get behind. Now that my rehearsal sessions aren't interfering with your drive-through window anymore. Remember we were doing that in the garage?
Yeah.
It was like so crazy loud out there, and then the manager would call the cops on me. And now it's just the Mennonite guy next door. I'm still working on sound.
He has a phone?
Huh?
He has a phone? A hypocrite.
Well, no, it's not that. He's. Well, I guess that's a good point. He's got a
I
phone.
think actually it's just like the Quakers that don't do that. Mennonites are like, we'll use a phone.
Yeah,
Lights are okay.
lights are okay. Well, I mean,
They're like the Methodists
He's
of
got
the
a-
Quakers.
he mows that field back there with a riding lawnmower. He doesn't use like an ox and a cart or anything.
This
so
guy's a fucking faker, dude.
Fucking
What a
faker.
bullshitter.
I tell you what, he does not like. He does not like my band, and he does not like anything that Brandon Lindelius does when he's over here because we're
Oh,
all
y'all are Satan worshipers.
crazy loud.
Did you sing your shirt?
We
Sing your shirt.
Oh well, it's promoting reading,
And
and your show promotes.
buy pussy.
Yeah,
Quality brand.
it is a quality brand.
I mean, it's never let me down.
Shout out to Black Magic Flower Power.
Gang Brothers.
Get
Who
guys
booked
to-
you first in Amarillo? Who did
That's
it?
true.
Who
That's
did
true.
it?
Yeah, that would be you.
That'd be me.
That'd be at the Leftwoods.
Everybody was scared to do it. And
Hell,
I
you-
said, fuck you.
You were the first bar to give us a chance, and I've always really appreciated that. That was
Hey,
fun.
man.
Fuck, that was 2012. We started playing that.
10 years ago when we
Yeah.
opened up Leftwoods.
Yeah.
2011.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 years. It was 4 good years. Well, from what I remember.
It's 10 years. 4 of them great.
No, it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I only was there for the first 4 years. You know.
Yeah. It's been that long?
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I left in 2015.
Huh.
The very end of 2015.
I'll be damned. God damn, where's the time go?
I've been looking for it, but
Yeah.
I have not found much of it.
God, I've seen people come and go. Lost a lot of people.
That's
Blew
what
up.
this song's about. It's playing in the background right here.
So we're actually
This is probably my least favorite song, the way it turned out on the album. Just
Looking
because, but it's probably because it meant the most to me, you know what I mean?
I like how every single one of the songs has an E next to them.
Do what?
Explicit.
An E next to it. I guess
Yeah, see the E? The E's for the explicit lyrics. Oh, well, Something I Broke
well,
doesn't.
Yeah, no, they're all explicit except for the last one. I
Yeah.
have to throw something in there.
Yeah.
They at least say like one fuck in there, or,
Yeah.
you know, goddamn,
Well,
or both.
you've got to get a certain amount of expletives in to make sure that it's rock and roll.
You also want to make, if you want to make a point, you know, it's like a fucking audible exclamation point.
Profanity
part.
does have a tendency to drive your message sometimes. Sometimes it takes it in a direction you don't want it to.
Lets people know, like, you know, not fucking playing. It also lets people know that I am fucking playing. You know,
Yeah.
there's that doc that Nick Cage just did on Netflix, The Swear Word.
Yeah.
It's pretty
The
good.
the history of swear words.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Texas-
I liked, my
it's
favorite
bold.
part of it was the Victorian age. Yeah, turn that down. That's when I start to, I'm like, nah. That's for my vocals. I'm like, I don't like my vocals on this song.
Oh wow! I just thought about this. I should have cut it because now your record label's going to go after me for
I
having.
don't
music in
have
the
a record label.
back- Okay. Don't go after me for having your music in the background.
My record label's Distro.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll.
Did you guys go through DistroKid?
Yeah.
Okay.
DistroKid.
Do you have
Shout
to
out.
renew that every year? Or?
Yeah, but it's like $20.
Yeah.
And you can unlimited whatever you want to put up, as much stuff as you want.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool.
They handle all the platforms, I guess.
Yeah, dude, it's on everything and shit I've never heard of.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but cool.
We got picked up on an Australian radio station, and I think they got the music through like Yandex or some shit like that. I asked the guy about it, like, yeah, Yandex. I'm like, they got the EP a full day before we did over here, which is weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Time zones probably.
I guess so.
Like an international date line over there.
Yeah, Austin
I know it's like around New Zealand or something.
was
Because when
Australian
like
Eastern Daylight Time.
Xbox games
ADT.
drops, like everybody Xboxes in New Zealand.
Oh yeah, all
of a
those
sudden.
guys are doing that. Patty
They're
told
like,
me
oh
about
yeah, I
that
live
shit.
in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, Patty.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Patty's doing some stuff on my album. Told you that one yet?
Rapping?
Yep.
He gonna spit hot fire.
He's gonna spit hot fire.
Think about it, man. Top
Nylon,
5
nylon,
rappers
nylon.
of all time.
Yeah.
Pafu, Pafu,
Pafu.
Pafu, Pafu, Pafu. Because he spits hot fire.
Yeah.
Brum, brum,
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
rip and rhyme and a speed. These are the rhymes that Pafu speaks.
Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. I've got to get him the fucking loops one of these days. I got so fucking sick of working
Get
on
your
this.
fucking life together, too.
Yeah, well, when you can only get these guys in here once a week, maybe that.
I tell people to get their life together all the time.
Yeah.
I say that a lot.
Yeah.
And you know,
Is that your bartender advice?
I just say it all the
Okay.
time. People say there's anything, I'm like, get your life together. But you know what? Nobody ever like gets. I mean, I'm not being serious, of course. It's a joke, and the joke is that a 40-year-old bartender is telling you to get your life together. You know what I mean? Ouch.
Yeah. Well.
Nobody really gets that sting, but maybe they will now. I don't know how many people watch
Yeah.
the podcast.
That, it wouldn't have stung if you hadn't explained it to me.
Yeah.
Now,
And now, like, I can see it in your face.
here's me,
Ouch.
a 47-year-old bartender now. I previously had a career, several of them.
Hey, dude.
But you know what? This is the happiest I've ever been. So,
Yeah, dude. It's all about being happy, I suppose.
yeah,
At the end of the day.
I feel, the end of the day.
There's worse jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot worse jobs.
Yeah, IT.
You know, you can work outdoors digging ditches and make a third of the money, or not. And then you don't even get, like, I remember it was so long ago, but I tried to quit bartending for a little bit, and I got a fucking day job.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was, like, delivering shampoo at this poo store, and, shampoo store.
Yeah.
And so I'm delivering this poo in bottles, liter of poo at a time, and get my paycheck for the first fucking, like, I think it was like a week or 2 weeks, I don't remember, but it was stupid. I was like, this is what I would have made in a good night, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I had to wait a whole week, you know what I mean? And fuck y'all, I think I'm just gonna go back to bartending. Because
Yeah. Oyster's a good place to work.
why do you go to work at the end of the day, right? Make money.
Make money. I mean, we're not doing it for our fucking health. We miss you at Lit.
Well, I miss working there. I loved working there. It was just,
Oh.
they weren't open.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean?
it's hard to make any money when you're not open.
Drunken Oyster was like, hey man, come work over here full time. We'll take care of you. And they are good to me. Shout out Drunken Oyster. Shout out Rory. Shout out Tim.
Yeah. Rory,
Albert.
she came
Casey
in.
Jones.
She came in a couple weeks ago. Shot the shit for a minute.
Who did?
Rory
Came in here?
came to Lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's
I mean, I love the bar. I love Chris.
what's
you know
her
what I
name? The big dude she's
I still
dating.
think it's probably
Cody. Is that his name?
Cody Carlson, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Cody.
Pretty cool guy to me. That's the first
No,
time I
I've
met
known
him, so-
Cody forever. I'm just
Oh, no
pretending
shit.
like I didn't know his name.
Okay. I'd never met him before.
No, I've known him forever. He's fucking one of my homies.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, no, he's one of the best.
Really nice
Fuck
guy.
it, I'm just fucking with him. Why wouldn't I fuck with him?
Yeah.
You
So this is
think-
going to go
you think
out
something was
to
up?
the tens of people that watch this. So yeah, certainly.
I'm gonna tell people I did it and talked about them.
Yeah.
So make them
Yeah,
listen to
that's
it.
a good idea.
I'll be like, hey, dude, I was on Tooley's podcast talking about you.
We mentioned you in the podcast.
Yeah.
You have to wait to see where it comes in.
Yeah, dude, you gotta watch the fucking thing.
Yeah, don't fast forward it. Yeah. But, and then, just when you think that you saw the only part, we talked about you again later.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbasses.
This is a good time to say, hey, if you like the show, like and subscribe.
Yeah, dude. Click
I'll
here.
put little buttons
Or click
on there.
here.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. I'll probably edit that in.
Still gonna smoke a little LSD.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
It's not really LSD.
That's
I put it on there to throw the cops off.
yeah. That'll definitely
You
make
don't
them
like my
not.
logic?
No. I like your logic. I don't know how it's going to pay off for you, but I mean it's.
Well, it hasn't been tested. We'll just say that.
We don't have.
I was in Colorado and they didn't care.
We don't have a huge
They didn't really give a shit.
police force in our viewership so far, as far as I know.
Well,
I'm
not-
recent. You know, I'm new to the.
shout out Antifa.
Now we are.
Fuck the police.
Yeah, no shit.
My cousin retired. I don't even like one of you motherfuckers no more.
Yeah.
And he'd always be like, well, my cousin's a cop, so I like one of them. But now, fuck the lot of you.
Well, fuck all of them. You know, those the extreme crazies on the left and the extreme crazies on the right. All y'all need to fucking find Jesus or something.
And
They
they ain't find
do with
Jesus.
your
That ain't gonna
time.
help. That ain't gonna help nobody.
You know.
Half of them, that's their fucking problem. Is they think they
Well,
find Jesus.
You know, I'm speaking in allegory. I mean, it's, you know, I don't literally find Jesus. I
They
mean,
need
like,
to maybe find a train of thought
Yeah.
instead of just searching for things to validate your point.
that
You know,
reminds me that-
because you can find anything to back up anything. Any kind of idea you have, you can pretty much find at least one website to validate it.
Yeah.
Like I could probably find something on the internet right now that says Megan Fox is a man. You know what I mean? You probably could. There's probably one fucking. Oh, we can find out. Look at Tooley's on it. You need a fucking a Nick or a Jamie. But you're not that big. Not yet.
The internet has been abuzz since the Sunday School jokingly remarked that she looked like a man. That was like
Fucking-
that was like the first result.
And I just made that up.
You
the
just
top
made
of
that
my
up.
head.
Yeah.
I did not fucking research that at all.
Well, we
So it was
did.
just seriously.
Urban legend is Megan Fox a man. Seriously, what the fuck?
Kidding me?
No, dude, seriously.
No, I mean, I'm seriously though. You can fucking find anything on the goddamn internet you want.
That's awesome.
Fucking, who knows? I'm not shocked, but I am a little surprised that was that easy to find.
I mean, it's a pretty hot man.
Dude, I mean, I'd have to fucking question a few things. You
Yeah,
know what I
oh,
mean?
yeah.
I'd be like, like she seems like a terrible person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know her
you could
personally.
you could fucking write that off for
Yeah.
a good 4 to 5 minutes.
that Louis C.K. bit. All right. Get ramped up for this thing.
Yeah, I think he got a little too ramped up
Yeah.
a few times, apparently. I'd like to see him come back. I mean,
Well, you know, he put that thing out.
yeah.
He was
I
very
haven't
honest.
seen it.
It was on his website.
I
Actually,
need,
it's really good.
I need to go see it. I think you have to, like, buy it, though, don't you?
Yeah, it's like $8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's
Yeah. I didn't know it was like $8. I might pay $8
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's around.
But I was like, I'm not going to pay, like, $20 for a fucking comedy special.
Yeah.
You know what
I'd-
I mean?
I'd
I'm just
support the
not
guy.
going to pay that much for a fucking comedy special. It's probably on YouTube at this point.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. Yeah, he
Who knows?
put that one part where he says, "Well, what have you guys been up to?"
I get what the guy did was fucked up, but I mean, he didn't physically harm anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he didn't like grab anybody and
By the
by the pussy, like some people did. That apparently were our president for 4 years. He didn't. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what he did was fucked up, but he didn't like physically harm anybody. Maybe he could get some counseling. You know what I mean? And maybe
he owned up to it though, man.
yeah,
he owned up with
I
it
mean,
and shit.
fucking, how long are you gonna fucking? Is it a death sentence for life to jerk
It's-
off in front of some people? Like, I'm not saying that it's cool to jerk off in front of people. I would get quite irritated if somebody did that to me. But you know, I might not hang out with him forever, but I wouldn't be like, hey man, you can't work anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe just don't go to his hotel room anymore. So that kind of solves that problem.
Yeah, Live at the Beacon Theater. No, it's Sincerely, that's what it's called.
I have to check it out.
Yeah. I forgot where we were. I lost my train of thought. I looked that shit up. Music
Left
show.
the station. Fucking, but yeah, the album we recorded at Dugan's.
Where's this place at? You're in town?
Yeah, it's over there off of Coulter. I don't know, like throw his address up there. So, all 12 people that watch your podcast.
Yeah.
But it's fucking.
Is he
But no, yeah,
is it like a home studio? Does he rent it out? Does he?
He's recorded some people there. I can't remember exactly who he all told me he did, but we just did at his house. It was super chill. It was laid back. Armstrong did all the lead guitar. Stickbag did all the drums, except for the intro on Opal Eyes. That was Bo Corley, aka Scientist, aka no, I shouldn't say his real name
Shout
on
out
the
to Bo
internet.
Corley.
Shout out Corley, and then Scientist. Fucking and then let me see. Fox played bass on a few of the tracks, and then Scotty P Pistol.
Yeah.
He came in and played bass on a few of them. And then I did all the rhythm guitars and vocals, and I wrote all the songs and everything.
Everything. There's a lot of acoustic stuff in like.
Ian Johnson did the art.
Ian Johnson, yeah,
the
man.
Cover art. I told him what I wanted, and he like fucking ripped it out of my brain and did it.
He
Shout out
knocked
Ian.
that out
Shout
of the
out
fucking
Ian.
park. Like he really fucking
shout out
shredded
Scotty
that.
Pistol.
Yeah.
Shout out Fox.
Yeah, all those
Mentioned
dudes.
him earlier.
Yeah. I was really impressed with Ian's artwork, man.
Yeah, dude, I literally just told him like what I wanted, and like that's literally what I had in my brain, and he sent it to me. I was like, "That's fucked up."
Yeah.
How you just ripped that out of my fucking psyche.
Yeah.
And made it exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Kid's got a good eye.
and threw him some change for what he asked, consignment, if you will. And but yeah, fucking is awesome. Yeah, I'm super happy how it turned out. Everybody's been just like super cool. I've had a lot of good feedback from it.
Have you sent to like Submit Hub or anything like that?
I don't know what that is.
It's like just a place to get your music heard, get on playlists, shit like that. Start getting, send it out there. You have to. Submit Hub is the place that will thicken your skin up to your music. It's like if you put something
I like
out.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, they give you a lot of feedback and they tell you whether or not I don't feel this is proper. One of the ones is it's not fast enough for. It was like it was a heavy metal joggers blog, some shit like I just sent it to a bunch of them. It wasn't fast enough. I'm like, it's fucking 200 beats a minute. How's it not fast enough? Shout out Topo Chico.
Grapefruit twist.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Those are good. Those are only $6.99 at Drug Emporium, by the way.
Shout out Drug Emporium.
Wait, is that your house?
No. Not anymore. There was a time. I used to sell drugs.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, you still kind of do. You're a bartender.
Yeah, well, I used to.
Yeah.
Well, I still do.
Yeah.
But I used to too.
Yeah, used to also as
Mitch
well.
Hedberg joke. Shout out Mitch Hedberg. He's
Wherever he is.
But I feel like he can hear us through the ether,
Through the smoke.
the luminariferous ether.
He's in the cosmos.
Photons travel on.
You got anything new that's outside of this?
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of songs.
Yeah.
I got enough original stuff to probably do another, 5 EPs.
Really?
Yeah, right now if I want
You
to.
do one big double album. It's like
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if that's the way to go anymore. The plan was to actually do that, and I had a name for it, and it was Audible Euphoria and the Haze of a Drug Cocktail.
Oh.
Very Billy Corganish.
Yeah.
And but like double album in this climate and the way things are going, seems like you're just it'd be like doing a 3-hour comedy special. You know what I mean?
It's like no matter how good the jokes are, people are getting tired of listening
yeah,
to it.
Man,
yeah,
it's like people don't have the attention span musically right now for even a whole album. You know what I mean? Like people aren't releasing whole albums anymore. Like some people are, you know what I mean? But you gotta be big. You know what I mean? Like I think an EP, like 6 songs, is about as big as you need to go these days.
Yeah.
I think a double album would just be like you're just throwing a bunch of content out there that's probably gonna get a lot of it's gonna not be viewed or listened to.
A lot of these guys are just putting out.
Excuse me. Shout out Scratch Made Bakery. I had breakfast there this morning. It's my favorite place to eat breakfast.
Nikki Fleetwood.
Nikki and Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yo.
Go to Scratch Made. The fucking
cupcake sounds delicious.
You'll be eating and it's so good you get mad while you're eating. You're like, why is it so fucking good? God damn it. Motherfucker.
You're changing my paradigm.
Yeah, this is pissing me off. Like, how the fuck did you make bacon this good? How come I can't make it?
I was happy with
the
reality
fuck
the way it
doing to
was.
the fucking bacon over there. Yeah. Fruity Pebble French toast. Make you see the eye of God. Right in the middle. It's in French toast, apparently. You wondering where it's at? I mean, you could get some mescaline and
they have one of those little stampers where they can put Jesus on the toast.
Or you could just go to Scratch Made and get some Fruity Pebble French toast. And
nope. They're downtown. They're like a block.
Yeah, it's like right across from OHMS.
Yeah. Okay. Haven't been in there yet. We get, Chris will go run and get some stuff from there, and we'll have little snackies, little macadamia cookies.
Oh, dude, their bakers, those macaroons.
Yeah,
macaroons. I like them too much.
There's a lot of good shit in Amarillo.
Yeah, I mean, people shit on this town a lot, but I mean, I've been to a lot of different cities and all over the place. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not saying Amarillo's cooler than all of those, but we have our appeal. You know what I mean? Like those are like you go to L.A. and I'm like right now LA's shut down, but you know you went to LA back in the day and it's like it's cool if you have a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise you're just standing in fucking line everywhere you go and you're fucking waiting in line in your fucking car on the fucking freeway. You know what I mean? Like I drove through LA one time, the Friday before Labor Day. I was going from San Diego to San Francisco, and I made the mistake of leaving on a Friday before
rush hour.
Memorial Day, not Labor Day. Memorial Day. So it took 6.5 hours to get from one side of LA to the other.
God damn.
Yeah, it's only like 30 miles. 6.5 hours to go 30 fucking miles, Tooley.
You could have walked in that.
Yeah, faster probably. I don't know. I mean, it's like 5 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could definitely I could have jogged that bitch. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a marathon. I would have been dead at the end. You know what I mean? I'd have died, but I'd have fucking beat my car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
man.
I mean, you go there, you don't have
you're not
going to live there. And you see what some people pay for, like, a fucking studio apartment.
Yeah.
You could have a fucking 4-bedroom house here for that, you know?
That's what those Moon Fever guys, they were looking at a studio house.
Shout out Jasper.
Yeah, those guys, they did the show a couple weeks ago. And for what they could get a 1-bedroom house for, they've got like a fucking big badass house over here in Sleepy Hollow. Like 3 or 4-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, hot tub, sex dungeon, all stuff that you need for a rock and roll lifestyle. So yeah, they're doing that instead.
Sex dungeon.
Yeah. Well,
thank you.
I'm working on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show it to you.
Do Beautiful Friend. It's the first track on the album. Let's see here. I wrote this song quite a while ago. Probably like 15 years ago, really.
That's the first one on the album, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the first song on the album. Armstrong, Uncle Puppy, I love the fucking lead he throws down on that song. It's great. It's incendiary, if you will. If you know your Cameron Crowe movies.
Ah, yes.
But anyway, sounds like it's a love song, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you really listen towards the end, with like basically one line, it kind of goes from a love song to kind of a fuck you song.
You have a Bandcamp?
No.
No Bandcamp. Do you post your lyrics? Are they on Spotify?
Not yet. probably figure out how to do that at some point. I'm kind of inept at computers, so. But anyway, here's this beautiful friend. I hope you're smiling at sunrise today. I hope I've wrapped you up in a wonderful way. I'd love to kiss you in the rain. I'd like to think that you make me just a little more sane. But I hope you're happy to see me again. And I hope you're smiling, my beautiful friend. I hope you're happy to see me again. I hope you're smiling, beautiful. Maybe I worry just a little too much. Baby, you'll fix me with just your gentle touch. Everything's perfect at the end of the day. If I'm cracked and I'm broken, you'll just throw me away. But I hope you're happy to see me again. And I hope you're smiling, my beautiful friend. I hope you're happy to see me again. I hope you're smiling, my beautiful. I give a goddamn what the fuck she'll sell. I hope you're happy to see me again. And I hope you're smiling, my beautiful friend. I hope you're happy to see me again. And I hope you're smiling, my beautiful. I give a goddamn what the fuck she'll say to me now. Yeah, 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 now, yeah.
Very nice. What else you gonna do? That's a 6-minute long. Yeah, like you're not afraid of long songs.
No. No, I'm not. I mean, I got some short ones too, but You know, like make the song how you want it to be. You know, that somebody don't want to listen to a long song, fuck them. Let them go listen to shorter songs. Not everybody's gonna like your shit, you know.
Can't make everyone happy. Might as well try to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not even gonna do that, you know. Frank Zappa said, if you want to play music, the first thing you gotta learn and accept is that no one ever is gonna give a shit at all.
Yeah. That's a good opening line. I'll probably put that in front of the show.
Frank Zappa, man. Fucking
We've got a
great, interesting person. Not my favorite musician, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really enjoy it.
got one of his the Mothers of Invention album. Got the original one in there. It's pretty cool. It is kind of hard to listen to.
I mean, you know, maybe if you're on some really good acid.
Yeah, some good 70s acid.
Let's see here. Some window pane gel tabs, perhaps. Shout out Topo Chico.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do. I'll do. All right. The second track on there is "The Devil's Bad," and I'm gonna play it the way I wrote it,
Okay.
and it's completely different almost to the way it ended up. Like we changed it up a lot in production and like. But I wrote it on as an acoustic song, and it's like, you know, it's like it sounds like if Nirvana and Alice in Chains fucked and had a baby, and you know what I mean. To me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But like, this is how it was originally written.
Right.
There's "The Devil's Bad."
Okay.
Same time you don't understand. Baby, when you dance on the ceiling, make me walk out the door. Honey, if you think you wanna done it before, then you know you need to take me someplace I don't need to be. Take me there tonight. Come on and take me someplace I don't need to be. Take me there tonight. Don't let me out of your sight. Everybody knows that the devil, he ain't no good. Devil just went and did what we wish we could. Honey, while you're down on your knees, don't forget to pray. Asking why 1 million children got raped today. Jesus saves y'all. Come on and take me someplace I don't need to be. Take me there tonight. Come on and take me someplace I don't need to be. Stay on me all night. Don't let me out of your sight. I could be your devil, baby. I could be your man. down.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a little different than the one that's on the album. By a lot.
I've heard you play that one live before too.
Tom Waits tune I've been working on.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my voice is already going out. Might as well play some Tom Waits.
Right. Well, yeah.
Well, I don't go to church on Sunday. Don't get on my knees and pray. Don't memorize the books of the Bible. I got my own special way. Well, now I know Jesus loves me. Maybe just a little bit more. I get down on my knees every Sunday at the Amarillo candy store. Well, there's got to be a chocolate of Jesus. Make me feel so good inside. Got to be a chocolate of Jesus. Keeping me satisfied. Well, I don't want no apple. I don't want no almond joy. There ain't nothing better suitable for this boy. Well, now the only thing that can pick me up sweeter than a cup of gold. See, only a chocolate of Jesus can satisfy my soul. In the shade, it's best to wrap your savior up in cellophane. It flows like a muddy buddy, that's okay. Pour him over ice cream for a nice parfait. Well, there's got to be a chocolate of Jesus, good enough for me. Got to be a chocolate of Jesus, good enough for me. Well, there's got to be a chocolate of Jesus, make me feel so good inside. See, only a chocolate of Jesus can keep me satisfied. Tom Waits impersonation at the end. Came back with shades on, man.
Future's so bright.
My future, bro. Cause of my future. No, I'm just playing. Shout out Ray-Bans.
That is terrible without gin.
What the fuck is that? San Pellegrino?
Tonic type.
Tonic. It's probably got some quinine in there.
Yeah.
Probably a little bitter.
Fight that.
How's there so much sugar in tonic when it tastes like fucking...
Like a foot. Kind of like a dirty foot.
Yeah. Apparently there's a high sugar content in 30 feet.
This fucking sucks without gin.
You got any gin?
Yep.
Problem solved. Yep. Sounds like we got a solution.
All right. That was Cameron Heard of Dim Tone Junkies. Playing a few songs for you. The first one was called Beautiful Friend, and then the Devil's Bad.
Okay.
And then the Devil's Bad, okay. And the third one was Chocolate Jesus.
Yeah, by Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
My favorite person maybe in the world.
Yeah?
Love that guy.
You should let him know.
Shout out Tom Waits.
Shout out Tom Waits.
My favorite person.
Tom, if you're watching, shout out.
I owe you. I owe you 50 cents for covering that song.
Yeah. Makes any money, I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know. Actually, I'll be the first to know. I'll be the first to be surprised.
Right? Holy shit.
Yeah, weird.
I'll take this. I'll take the lawsuit. Tom Waits is listening to my shit.
Yeah, no shit. Remember when Skits was playing? It was Joe Henry's song, and he was looking to get the rights to the song, and he looked up on the album, and there's a phone number at the bottom. He thought that was a label. He called the fucking number. This lady answers the phone. He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to find out about securing rights to Go With God Topless" was the song. And she went, "Oh, hang on." She puts Joe Henry on the fucking phone. He's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, send me a copy of it." And he said, "Hey, by the way, I got your phone number off of the label." I guess like they're just sending the calls straight to
Yeah, here's your personal phone number on your fucking record.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
I guess the upside of that is no one would fucking believe.
Yeah.
That you're fucking. That was Joe Henry's number.
I think it has since been changed. It was like off the website or some shit. So
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he had to change his number. Thanks, guys.
thanks, dickheads. What do you? So you're gonna be doing the Bowtie Collective?
Well,
No, the Cincinnati Bowties.
Well, me and Gabe
good name,
used to
by the
be
way.
in. Yeah, I didn't know. To be fair, I didn't know that what a Cincinnati Bowtie was when I named the band that. I just got it off a 40-year-old virgin when the old Indian guy's like, "Love is not about the booking and the soaking and the Alabama Hot Pockets and the Cincinnati Bowties." And I was like, "The Cincinnati Bowties, that's funny."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "We'll just go Cincinnati Bowtie." And somebody was like, "You're disgusting." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "You know what a Cincinnati Bowtie is, don't you?" I was like, "No." Like, this when somebody shits on somebody else's chest and then has a seed in it and then wobbles back and forth, gives a little shimmy shake, and leaves a nice, thick, stinky bow tie on your chest.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't really know. If I was from Cincinnati, I'd be a little irritated with that.
that's a tough reference.
Yeah.
It's a tough reference.
There's some other ones that I'm not even going to bring up that are even worse. That's the... But, I mean, who does that? Nobody. This is...
I don't know, man.
This is stuff people are making up.
There's a lot of weird fetishes out there. The Germans are weird, man.
Chasing.
Yeah, Scheiß porn. The Cleveland Steamer is another good one.
Yeah, but the fucking exists, okay.
The Alaskan Pipeline.
But, yeah, so we were in Cincinnati Bowtie back in the day, and we had our deal, and then he moved off and ended up playing for some other people. And he's a doctor now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Gabe's...
That's the guy that was playing.
He's
playing
the
for
guy
Josh Abbott.
that can do... Yeah,
Fuck Josh Abbott.
Yeah, fuck you, Josh Abbott, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're listening, fuck you. And, you dick.
That guy needs a Cincinnati bow tie.
I'll fight him. I'll fight you. So, he's back in town. We've been playing. We have a good chemistry.
Right.
And so we're going to... I'm not sure yet if he's going to be part of the Junkiez. I would like him to be, but we haven't really discussed all that. Right now, we're just kind of getting a little duo set up to kind
There's
of...
a hole in the lineup since Armstrong's gone.
Yeah,
Houston,
for sure.
so.
Fox was filling that, but he's busy with like his 15 bands he plays with. You know what I mean?
He's very busy guy.
You know, we're talking about getting back together and practicing, but we'll, I'm not 100% on who the lineup's going to be. To kind of get, we haven't really formally talked. It's more like
Yeah.
one of those text things like, "Hey, let's practice." And it's like,
Let's get the band back
and
together.
then it's like, pick a day, and then kind of dwindled. But yeah, so
Twiddling your thumbs, waiting on the
trying to, yeah, I'm gonna, but yeah, no, it's gonna be coming up. We're gonna be playing shows, upcoming by this summer at the latest.
I wonder if they're gonna do May Magic this year. I wonder if it's gonna be things gonna calm down enough to.
May Magic.
That one out Sam Houston Park.
I thought that was like called something else.
It's called. God damn it! It's called Bad Magic. Sorry,
Bad Magic,
guys.
yeah.
The first one was called May Magic, and it's just stuck in my head.
I was like,
No,
I thought
Bad
it was
Magic.
called something else. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a part of that and never have. So, Knowles or whoever's doing that, I don't know who does
Courtney Bell.
Courtney.
Yeah, shout out Courtney.
Hit
Jason
me
Barrett.
up. Hit me up.
Wade. I think.
Wade, yeah. Shout out Wade.
Heavily involved in those. Yeah.
Shout out Knowles.
Yeah.
Shout out Bad Magic. Would love to be a part of it.
Maybe this year we could actually play the park again. We after the incident with my when my pants fell down around my ankles when Shizzle was playing.
Was that an accident?
I mean,
Was it?
I mean, kinda.
So.
Yeah.
Kind of on purpose too.
I mean,
I mean, if it was kind of an accident, then it was kind of on purpose by default.
It's the kind of rock and roll that makes you want to drop your pants.
Fair enough.
So
I mean, you rocked your own pants off.
I did.
I can't hate on you for that.
Yeah.
You're rocking out with your cock out.
That's a different story.
Literally.
There was kids in the crowd, so yeah.
Well,
that fucking cop that got on stage. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get registered over some shit like that.
Guy. No, I don't be that guy.
No, don't want to be that guy.
Even with the gin in it, that's still not very good.
Well,
yeah.
Listen to what you just said. You put gin in it to improve the flavor.
Well, I mean, I like gin. That tonic is fucking weird, though.
Eating Christmas trees, you're drinking a tree.
Don't got one out front, big juniper. Yeah.
Break off a little piece.
I like the smell, yeah.
Stir up the drink.
Squeeze it out. Man, I would love to see. And there's guys that are having shows. I'm seeing bands every now and then, but still just doesn't feel right,
I mean, we have shows at the Oyster. They're it's a restaurant though,
Yeah. Different.
Yeah, it's such a weird genre. I feel like by the summer though that it's gonna kind of run its course. I'm hoping.
Hopefully.
Like
those new strains.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important. You get what you put out, out into the world. But
yeah, I hope so. We're
it would be nice for when everything does eventually go back together or back to normal, and people can go to shows and. Maybe some people, I'm sure, will still wear their masks. It'd be nice if it wasn't mandatory if we didn't have to.
Yeah.
Because it does kind of...
What do you think about like China? I mean, it's not required there now, but I mean, like...
But they do it.
A lot of people just do it, Yeah. It's just part of the culture now.
I think it's more of like if they're feeling a little under the weather, they'll put one on.
Yeah.
Over there. But, it's... I mean, I was just like... I think, as everyone would, like to see things go back to normal.
Yeah.
Start going to some shows, playing shows,
Been vaccinated yet?
What's that?
You done vaccination yet?
No, not yet. No. Some people have, but...
Yeah. They say the second one hurt your arm pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not a big... do you want to be the first one to get it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's always some bugs in the first model of anything.
You never buy the first year model of a car.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
That's the lemon.
It's like there's always some bugs I got to work out. I think I'm gonna wait till the second or third batch and then then I'll get. I mean, I'm gonna get it eventually. It's not like I'm an anti.
Papa Joe says he's gonna try and get like 100 million vaccinations done in the next.
Papa Joe,
yeah. Joe Biden.
Oh,
okay. Even though I have a severe disdain for Trump, we still called him Papa T. But
I always call him Donnie.
Donnie.
Fucking
Little Donnie.
Little Donnie. Not if you knew Donnie. Fucking yeah. I mean, it's not. I'm happy. Like, it's nice that Trump is not president anymore. You know what I mean? But it is a little disheartening that Joe Biden is president.
Wasn't my first pick, no.
Well, I would like Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie would have been cool. Man, the Bernie memes, that shit kind of went nuts.
I bet.
I'll probably throw one on here somewhere just to put it on the screen.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
What's up, Barry?
That's. I'll set the frame up. There we go. And I'll just Photoshop it in.
I just bumped his mittens. Fucking so fucking speaking of COVID, I was driving today. We're dropping off my friend Drake, and it was me and Lil T. Shout out Lil T and Drake.
Shout out Lil T.
Yeah, and there's a sign on a church on Eastern, and it says COVID-19 was destroyed by John 3:16. Or defeated, I think. Yeah, COVID-19 was defeated by John 3:16.
Okay.
How fucking
I mean,
ignorant of a statement is that? And what does that even mean?
I mean, it's clever.
I'm sure they think they're clever just because. I mean,
if it was true, yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, because 3 and 16 add up to 19, they think they're clever. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what is the? Hold on.
Well, slow clap.
Slow clap for you.
Golf clap.
But I just thought that was fucking. I was like, for reals, y'all.
I saw this church over
But how dumb is it to think that? I mean, it wasn't even like it was a Christian Science church or something. It was just some fucking church.
Yeah.
And you think that it was defeated by a Bible verse, really?
But,
is that what you really think?
It's like the pastor's nephew or someone that was in charge of the signboard.
I'm sure that somebody thinks they're super clever. You're
right. I did see a clever one a while back. It was some big church on Bell Street. And I can't remember what the premise of it was, but it alluded to, things in your life not working. Try Pray Pal.
Like Pray Pal. And maybe you'd get a response better that way. I don't know. They might fucking send you a message back. It'd be fucking better than what you get the normal way,
Yeah.
Fucking.
The only message I'd get back from Pray Pal is your account is in insufficient funds or something.
Yeah, man. Insufficient funds. Try again later. Or fucking bad no internet connection.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fucking yeah, man, I'm excited to get some shows again. Start playing live. It'd be great. Definitely gonna start playing some acoustic gigs probably first. Just me and Gabe around. Probably do like some restaurants and maybe like EMJ's. Shout out Jared Witt. Shout out.
Played at
Courtney
yet?
Worley. Yeah, I've played there a few times.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna play there maybe. Been invited to play all those places.
Yeah.
Probably gonna hit them up first.
That's awesome.
But shout out Ninja, Poncetta.
Yeah.
More shout outs than anybody.
All
That's my
shout-outs.
goal. I want to have more shout outs than anybody
Ever.
in your podcast history.
I'm playing at on Valentine's Day. They're doing a thing at Poncetta, and I can't remember what he's calling it, like Savagely Single Sunday or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's from like 3 to 5. I thought it was kind of weird. Some different sort of thing they're trying to do. I don't know. Anyway, what do you work now? Do you work
just at the Oyster?
But I mean,
Oyster.
like before you had your life kind of set up where you was working like Thursday through Sunday or something like that.
Yeah, I'm about the same.
That's
Wednesday through Saturday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm off usually Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays.
It's not bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some rehearsal time in on those days. So,
Yeah.
so far I did last weekend, so I'm hoping to do it again this weekend. You just got to keep doing it until you fucking have a set.
Yeah.
And then you can go play your shows.
You guys practicing at Scotty Pistol's place?
We were. I'm playing over at Gabe's.
Yeah.
Gabe's got a fucking studio in his basement, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Like it's not a studio. It's not set up to record, but
Right.
it's like a jam room, I guess. It's got like drums, guitars, amps, nice blue velvet couch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, moving that down a basement, that'd suck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure he did it.
Yeah. It might have just been down there.
I wouldn't know if I was
built it with
him.
the house.
Yeah. No, it definitely got moved down there. It didn't come with the house.
Man. A blue velvet couch might be the only thing I would replace these booths with. That would look,
It's gangster, dude.
yeah, it would look pretty tight.
It is
It
gangster.
was like Victorian couches,
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I like your setup here, man.
Oh, thanks.
It's dope.
It's a ruddy, weird little place.
Dope.
But, it's a little man cave.
Yeah, man. So,
This thing makes kind of a cool backdrop.
Yeah.
I know I've got some of your posters up here.
I see that. Black Pussy, New Year's Eve, Leftwoods. There's another Leftwoods. There's another Leftwoods. Just a couple. There's another one.
I've got a Tone Junkies one up around here.
Oh, a Tony. I think about Leftwoods. I was like, yeah, just a few.
Yeah.
I'll see the Tone Junkies one.
Yeah, right. I know I've got Uncle Puppy up here, too.
Pup dog.
Dog.
Fucking. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, word. Okay, that was with Throttle Bomb.
Throttle Bomb. Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah. Those guys,
Nice people.
good folks, man. Bart and Jen, I love those guys. They've got a new band now called Messiah Vor, and they are fucking intense. Messiahvore, and they're like they're on a label.
Somebody who just eats messiahs.
Yeah, man. Pretty much, man.
I only eat messiahs.
Feed on messiahs.
I'll have the messiah, medium rare.
Yeah. Sounds like it could be like
the side of navy beans.
You could have like a big giant Christian steakhouse, and just the 96er would be the Messiahvore.
Remember that stupid Dane Cook movie? It was like the only funny thing out of it was that fucking pizza place called Cheese's Crust.
I don't remember
and
that
fucking pizzas came out in cross shapes, and they were like every piece is a little slice of salvation.
Oh my god! I haven't seen that. What is this?
It's a Dane Cook movie. The fuck is it called? It's the one where he. It's basically an excuse for him to, like, hump a bunch of naked girls on screen. Oh, Good Luck Chuck. That's what it was. I think it was the one where he got hired to break up. Whenever a girl would break up with a guy, they'd hire him to go out on the first date, and he'd be such an asshole, they'd go running back to the old boyfriend or something, you know what I mean? And so this girl was like real religious, so he took her to Cheese's Crust, and like fucking, she got all super offended, and like, yeah, it's like, you're an asshole.
Okay, I'd have to check that one out.
I mean, there's worse movies, you know.
I don't watch a lot of movies anymore, man.
Or what's My Best Friend's Girl? It's either Good Luck Chuck. I think it's My Best Friend's Girl. Yeah, My Best Friend's Girl, I think. Because that's the one with Kate Hudson. Yeah, that's actually a good movie. The Good Luck Chuck one was kind of lame. That's the one I was talking about, where it's just an excuse for him to...
Well, that's Jason Biggs and Kate Hudson.
Yeah, that was
My
Best
Best
Friend's
okay.
Girl. That was a good...
2008.
That was a good movie.
Or what I was doing in 2008. Missed that.
Mescaline?
Not yet. It's on the list. One of those things that, I want to experiment more with drugs the older I get. I didn't start smoking until I was like almost 40, so.
What are you doing with your life?
Well, wasn't doing the right, I had a very strange first 20 years of my adulthood.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I just completed mine, so.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, anyway. Year 22 of my adulthood. Big air quotes on that.
I think I've regressed worse than I ever.
Shout out, air quotes.
Okay. Well, guys, I think we're going to pull the plug on this one. Shout out Cameron Heard, Dim Tone Junkies.
Dim Tone Junkies. Check us out on Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, iTunes, Apple Music. YouTube Music. A bunch of shit I've never heard of.
Yeah.
As well. We'll
put a links to a couple of the big ones in the comments. Remember, if you like the show, please like and subscribe. That's how we validate this venture. Psychological validation. I don't make any money off of this. This is all psychological validation.
I'm not getting paid for this?
No.
Fucking hell.
I don't get paid for this.
Well,
my one sponsor is Still Austin Whiskey. Whiskey.
I guess I'm not getting any Brahms now.
No? I'll get you some Brahms. We can do that. All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, brother. Good to have you. Amarillo Rocks.
Like and subscribe.